What is up, guys? Modern Mods, and I'm back with another one today. This one's quick, simple, and it's a test. So obviously in the title you've seen, I'm going to try to put my OEM garage door opener Sunvisor in my car. Mine came without it. This is kind of a test. This is definitely a test for the 200. But if you're watching this and you don't have a 200, you should check this out, watch the steps, and see if it's a similar process. If you're like me and you just want to do a wacky little upgrade. I have a garage in my house, obviously, and I'm tired of using the universal. I like built-in, so I'm going to see if this works. So I'm going to take you step by step on how to take down your Sunvisor and install your new one. So real quick, this is the one I got from my junkyard for about 25 bucks. It was actually 35, but the dude cut me a deal because it was kind of dirty. What I did is I took a brush and I just scrubbed it down and it's clean now. It looks great. So I'm going to be installing this and we're going to go right into the car right now and we're going to show you how to take down your old one. All right, so coming into the inside, there's the universal garage door opener that I don't want to use anymore. Pretty much the same except for no opener, obviously. So on the 200 here, you got two holders that are holding it in, but you only need to unscrew one, which is right there. And you're just going to pop that back. Tools for the job, you're going to use a very small flathead and a screw gun or a screwdriver, whichever you want. And just come along here, come up from the back, and just pop this down. Like that. All right, guys. So once you pop it off, you have a T20 Torx in there. You're going to unscrew that, and then it should drop down. Okay, so I screwed it down now, and there it is. There's your little clip right there. You just push down or pry up on that little trigger there, and it should release your prong. So I pried it off there, obviously. And I just want to show you guys something pretty cool that I've been noticing while doing stuff on my car. So here's the connector right here. See, there's 3 wires in there. So there's 2 positives and a ground. This was the one from my car originally, 2-prong. And look at that, it's 3-prong. So one of those prongs powers your garage door opener. And I really think it's cool that, you know, the car, if you just swap it out, you can, you know, have the option to do that. So I guess I'm speaking ahead, but let me go ahead and plug this in and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so after some examination, just plugging it in there, even though the 3 wires are there, it still didn't work. So what I did was I went and bridged it right there, the black one and the purple one, or whatever, pink. And I just used a copper wire, looped it right onto that one because it needed to get power over here. So as you can see, I now have power into it. And at first I did not have power into it, but now I do. So after that, same process, just tuck it in and tuck your screw in there, and then you're good to go. All right, guys, so now I have everything connected back in. It's all screwed up, covered up, mounted in, moving like it should. Pulling in, pulling out, working good. I got my light here. Need to switch those to LEDs. All that is good. And you can't really see with the flash on, but these are illuminated. So with the, real quick, with the bridging I did in there, all you need is just some speaker wire, whatever you want to use, and just make a U out of it and push it in. What that did was it took the constant power that's coming to these and ran it to the power for this. Now, for this, I don't know exactly why this did not work when I clipped it in. It just didn't. It didn't power on. Everything else powered on, the lights did, but this did not. I don't know if it's maybe something faulty with going on with my actual harness in there. That could have worked for anybody else. I don't know. All I know is when I put the bridge in, it did work. It, you know, powered up. And my main concern was, you know, one, blowing a fuse or draining power. So fair warning, if you do that, and you hit a ground and a positive, you will blow a fuse. You will blow a 10 amp fuse in your internal fuse box down there. Pretty easy to access. It's not going to break anything else. It'll just blow a fuse. You'll know because none of your Sunvisor lights will turn on. So you can just replace that. But honestly, I did blow a fuse the first time. So I was like, and I had to go get a new fuse to put in. But it was just because I contacted a positive and a ground. I touched two at the same time. Didn't mean to do that. But besides that, my next worry was this thing going to be able to turn off, or would it constantly stay on all the time? Well, after, finding out, what it does is it stays on for about 5 minutes or so. And I mean, it's not taking any power. It stays on with the power to this. So these actually stay on until your car does the alignment and it shuts down all your, electronics on the inside because you've been out of it for 5 or 10 minutes. And I did keep my window down, and I came out in about 5 minutes and I checked, and this was all off. Like I was saying, the flash is not allowing you see the little illumination that it brings, but it was off. So, which is good. And then when I fire up my car, like when I get in and I kick on all the electronics, it comes back on. So the next thing is factory, these come on some of the 200s. You actually have to have the car in the on or accessory position for it to run. Since this is running off the power constant to the vanity, it is on whenever and it's functionable whenever. And just to say, I did try to turn the car on when I plugged it in to see if that worked. It did not work. So like I said, something was causing it not to power on, and I don't know what it was. But I have the car off, and there it is. It 100% works, guys. It works. This is actually awesome. It's super easy to do. Just a quick tidbit. To program it, really all you do is you take the button that you would be using for your garage door and you hit it. And then at the same time, you hit this or whichever button you want to program. What you do is you actually hold these two down for 20 seconds. It will flash and then shut out. Hold that and that at the same time. It'll flash slowly, then hyper flash. Then you go to your actual garage door opener, hit the learn button, hit the button you want to use, hold it. And then it will actually just kick on your garage door. Super simple, guys. If that wasn't good enough explanation, drop a comment down below. If I get a couple comments saying you guys want a video on how to pair it, I'll definitely make a video. No problem at all. But yeah, once again, there it is. All good. It works. New built-in garage door opener, HomeLink, and less than 20 bucks, guys. Well, guys, I hope that video was educational, useful, and you are excited, because I know I am. Like I said, it's something silly. It's something not too important to many people, but for me, I like it. And if you're watching this car and you don't have a 200, I know the title may be deceiving. I put that in the title like that because I wanted you guys to see that these things that you can, that are on your car that may come on a higher trim, you should look into if you really like it, because you may be able to add that functionality to your car, especially something simple like a garage door opener. I mean, I know there are ways to even bring in like blind spot monitoring, things like that, like on this car, a little more advanced, but you can do it. But things like that don't even require a proxy alignment are very doable and pretty worth it. I know I'm going to use the heck out of that, especially, because I have this garage and I have another, my grandmother's house that I use their garage for. So now I got two. It's just going to be, pretty cool, pretty neat and exciting. I just want to thank you guys for checking out the channel today, checking out this video. If you haven't already and you own a 200, check out some more of my videos. And if you haven't already and you don't own a 200, check out some more of my videos. I got both cars or both content styles on my channel, universal mods that I'm trying to get into a lot more of off Amazon, as well as a lot of things I've done to my 200 as well. So until the next one, guys, again, thanks for checking me out. Peace.